Hello Talk family, and thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Talk the Talk. I'm your host, I'm Desh Bechin, and joining me today is Charlette Bennette, and she is the Senior Financial Manager at Kia East Rand. So Charlotte is vibrant and hardworking. She's an individual with extensive knowledge in business and finance. She leads with passion and knowledge and is always ready for the next challenge. Her role at Kia is to ensure in-depth financial management, and she also ensures development in the business and financial department. I just heard that she has now added responsibility. She's taking care of even more Kia dealerships and branches, and I'm so proud that one of our women in our network is definitely moving up the ranks, and again she is a nominee for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards 2023. So without further ado, let's welcome Charlotte, and as always this interview is proudly brought to you by Seriti Solutions, MFC and Avo by Nedbank. Hello, Charlotte.
Hi, Desh.
Are you not just so tired of running away from me?
It's been a journey.
Yes, it's been a journey. She's been running away from me for the past 6 months. So finally we have her here. And I think she deserves to be here. I think we deserve to have the honor, the pleasure, and the knowledge that she can share with us, because she's really come a long way in her career. So I think let's talk about your career. Where did this all begin for you, Charlotte?
So I started fresh out of school. I started as a receptionist, and I was working reception for about 9 months, and a position became available. I was working in Midrand, and the position became available in Boksburg. So I asked him to transfer. I was working in services bookings clerk. It wasn't for me. Workshop's hard. So about 3 months in that role, the position opened up in creditors and debtors. So I approached the DP and the FM at the time, and I asked him for an opportunity to learn. And the DP at the time looked at me and he said to me, "You don't have it in you to make it." So I thought, right, game on.
After the session, please give me the name of the DP. I'd like to send him this interview, okay?
So I thought, right, game on. I didn't know what a debit or a credit was. I was completely useless at accounting, but I made it my determination to make sure I know what I'm doing. So I started in debtors and creditors, and I still remember the FM at the time. If I phoned her, it was probably at the 100th time I'd phoned her about the same question, and I'd be like, "Please don't stop." But one more time, Chairman, I'm grateful she dropped me in the deep end, and we learned, and we came a far way, and I'm grateful I learned under her. And then I became a bookkeeper, and I think I was bookkeeper for about 4 years.
Wow.
And I moved over to Motors. I was bookkeeper for 3 months, and then the regional at the time saw, okay, I know what I'm doing, and they promoted me to financial manager.
Wow.
So I've been financial manager now for 6 years, and I've just recently taken a promotion to be senior financial manager to help oversee our 8 dealers.
Wow, it's absolutely amazing. So Motors has 8 Kias. Well,
no.
Motors actually owns Kia.
So
right?
just our region is 8 dealers.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
so I'm just helping our regional oversee the 8 dealers.
Okay. So and I just want to add to that, Kia, not just Kia South Africa, but Motors, they are such amazing catalysts for this change and transformation which we would like to see, and they're always empowering a woman. We have this, and I think I'm going to be sitting in sessions with many Kia people this year, because we have embarked on a project together to empower more women to come into the trade. I'm busy with head office with this project. We're doing women empowerment, provincial workshops, every single month, and it's absolutely amazing that, and here's just proof that they are phenomenal, and I think all the brands can definitely, follow in their footsteps in terms of empowering women. So that's great. What is your opinion about this platform? I know we were over at your dealership at one point for a workshop. Tell us about that experience, and also tell us about what your opinion about having a platform like this means to you.
So having a platform like this is a big deal, because the motor industry is so male dominating. Women we have to prove a point, and we have to stand ground, and we have to learn and just take it in our stride. I unfortunately missed your platform. I was in meetings that day, so I just caught the beginning of it. But from what I heard, it's just been positive feedback all the way through that platform that you guys came through to us and had that workshop.
And why do you think women do well in our trade, Charlotte?
We have to. We have to. We've got a point to prove. We're determined, and we have to be focused. Give our best foot forward all the time.
I think that point you're talking about that we have to prove should be to no one but ourselves.
100%.
Absolutely.
And also as women, we need to stand together. You know, we have to have each other's backs in the industry, especially.
And I think it's so important to know that with confidence, you know, you've won before you've even started.
Yes.
So it's so important to know that. Tell me about a problem that you've solved in a unique way and you've seen positive outcome.
So that's a tough one because I feel like every day there's a new challenge. So it's difficult to just pinpoint one challenge, but I'd say that the best way to deal with a challenge is to always just, if you're unsure, make sure you're getting guidance from other people. You know, take it as a learning curve. Every day there's something new you learn. Even to today, if I'm unsure of something, I'll still pick up a phone and ask someone, how would you do this? Is this the right way?
Absolutely. So how do you measure success?
I would measure success, personal success is through my growth and my learning. And now I've started studying, so that's offering more growth for me, a deeper understanding of it. But through growth, I would say that's how I would measure success.
Okay, and for the younger FMs out there, what is your management style? What works for you? Perhaps that could work for them too.
So basically, I've got an open door policy. So I don't want someone to feel frightened to come to me with a problem. I want them to feel comfortable in knowing, okay, Charlotte's there, she can help. So open door policy and honesty, that's my management style.
And I think it's also with you paying it forward because like you said, that woman that you called 100 times, you know, so for you it's just trying to emulate that and to be that strong person that you had in her so that you can mentor others. And that's great. I've heard that about you, Charlotte. That's great. Your boss, he really sings your praises. So his name is Mike Salt. Hi Mike. Any words of advice for a young woman that wants to join the trade?
I just basically want to say don't give up. There's so much opportunity in the motor industry. The growth is phenomenal. Don't give up. Just keep pushing. At times it's tough, it's really difficult, but just keep pushing and you'll get there.
So my question to you is, how come you're such a fun person when you are in accounts?
We're not all boring.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. What do you do for fun, Charlotte?
There's currently nothing because all I do is study. No, I've got a beautiful daughter, an amazing husband, and we just love spending time together. Family time is everything.
Okay, so you study for fun?
No.
Okay. When will you be finishing or completing your...
Hopefully next year or...
What are you studying towards?
BCom accounting.
And how is that going to help in what you're doing right now?
So it's definitely deepening my knowledge of... I've come from no accounting background. That was the first subject I dropped in school. So...
Me too.
The foundation of it, you know, learning, reading, you have a deeper understanding. So when my regional and I sit and talk, I'm like, oh, that all ties together and makes sense now.
Right,
yeah.
Right. And the reason I asked you that question is because I think prior to someone or a young woman making the decision to join our trade, this is how they can empower themselves by choosing to do that specific course, and what you're studying at the moment can definitely empower them when they do get to apply in the motoring trade. Thank you so much, Charlotte, for finally making it. We are so humbled. We are going to literally throw a party now after this session.
Thank you, Desh.
We appreciate you. Anything you want to add?
That's all. Thank you so much for having me. It's really been an experience.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Viewers, we would like to thank you for your continued support and encourage you to like and share our content. Our non-profit companies, the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, powered by MFC and Avo by Nedbank, and the Talk Studios, sponsored by Seriti Solutions and Avo by Nedbank, are platforms aimed at empowering, uplifting, and celebrating the women of motoring South Africa. We are not just telling stories, we are changing lives. If you are searching for a new or pre-owned vehicle, please visit www.auto.avo.africa. We have a wide range of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This car listing portal is user friendly, and you can also find vehicle reviews, car maintenance tips, and automotive advice, all courtesy of Talk the Talk Studios.
Ladies, there you have it again. Nothing can dim the light that shines from within you. Ladies, remember, anything worthwhile is going to take a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication and perseverance. But just keep on working towards it. Keep pushing through, and soon you'll see that you've reached your goal. And on top of that, you'll be very proud of yourself, and you'll realize just how capable you are. One of my gurus, Sadhguru, one of his quotes is, if you feel something is worthwhile, you must make it happen. And with that, I would like to remind you that the question should never be, who's going to let me? It should always be, who's going to stop me?